RNZ News at 10. Good evening, I'm Paul Brennar. Southern Westland remains under a local state of emergency after a day of heavy rain along parts of the west coast. Franz Joseph experienced its wettest 24 hours in over 4 decades. Several homes in the small settlement of Hannah's Clearing south of Haast were flooded, while roads and highways have been affected by flooding, slips and debris. Civil Defence Controller Kevin Hayes says State Highway 6 at Knights Point, just north of Haast, has suffered significant damage, and the highway will remain closed between there and Fox Glacier until at least Monday.
There is also small pockets of people in one or two communities that are also isolated by that road closure and by slips south of Fox Glacier.
Kevin Hayes says officials will be making contact with isolated communities through tonight and tomorrow. Orange heavy rain warnings for all parts of the west coast have now expired. Meanwhile, for people in the Kinloch area on the northern shores of Lake Wakatipu, the only way out of the area at the moment is by boat. The Queenstown Lakes District Council says a damaged road, which has isolated several hotels and lodges, is likely to remain closed for some time. Kinloch Road runs alongside the Dart River and was washed out overnight, making it impassable. A vehicle was swept into the river this morning when a motorist tried to drive around the washed out area, but no one was injured. A powerful bomb blast at a railway station in western Pakistan has killed at least 24 people and wounded dozens more. Police say a suicide bomber carried out the attack in Quetta, the capital of Baluchistan, which has seen a recent surge in deadly attacks. The BBC's Caroline Davis reports.
Videos from the station show the chaos and destruction in the aftermath of the explosion. Bloodied bodies lie among the debris, part of the roof of the station dangling precariously above. According to police, the explosion happened around 8:30 a.m. local time on Saturday morning. They told the BBC that they believe it was a suicide bomber who walked into the station detonating around 6 to 8 kilograms of explosives while standing in the crowd of passengers. The separatist militant group, the Black Liberation Army, has sent journalists a statement claiming responsibility for the attack.
Former U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has partly blamed President Joe Biden for the Democrats' election loss to Donald Trump, suggesting they would have fared better if he'd pulled out of the race sooner. Here's the BBC's Samira Hussain.
Now that the election is over, the recriminations have begun in the Democratic Party. Nancy Pelosi, the former Speaker of the House, largely blamed U.S. President Joe Biden for the Democrats' crushing defeat. In an interview with the New York Times, Ms. Pelosi said,